I'm a freak. I like the girls with the boom. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the girls' pants, and I even got my own dance.
The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump.
Come on.
Do the Humpty Hump.
Come on, do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all.
Do the Humpty Hump.
Just watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah.
Good evening, I'm Keith My Ass. I've got my Santa hat on, my jingle bells, my nice little Christmas tie, and lights that only work when I do this. Merchandising!
But Yogan, what is this place? What is it that you do here? Merchandising.
Merchandising? What's that?
Merchandising. Come, I'll show you. Open up the store. Come, walk this way. Take a look. We put the picture's name on everything. Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made. Spaceballs the t-shirt. Spaceballs the coloring book. Spaceballs the lunchbox. Spaceballs the breakfast cereal. Spaceballs the flamethrower. The kids love this one.
FOXXXY Media, the coffee mug.
As you can see, we went shopping.
Let's get right into the news.
There's something missing here. Can you spot it? Oh yeah, it's half the brain.
He should definitely run for office.
San Francisco has cleaned up their streets ahead of President Biden and President Xi's meeting. They've moved homeless to other parts of the city, cleared tent cities, and trash off the street. Is the president embarrassed that an American city needs to go through a total makeover to be presentable for his out-of-town guests?
The president is incredibly proud of the record that the United States will bring as host to this summit. And I went through some of it today. The strongest economic record of any developed country. The lowest unemployment over a sustained period in half a century, far-reaching investments in innovation, in chips.
That's not what the nice reporter asked. You in no way gave an intelligent response to that question.
Newsom said of the cleanup this, I know folks are saying, oh, they're just cleaning up this place because all those fancy leaders are coming to town. That's true. Does President Biden agree it's more important to impress the leader of China than the American people that live in San Francisco and pay taxes every day?
First, I completely reject the premise of your question, but secondly, I don't know what the context of what Governor Newsom said, so I won't respond to it.
I don't like your question, so I'm not going to answer it. You. Can we please bring back the red-headed? I mean, at least she was entertaining. Well, this about sums it up.
Spooky, scary pronouns are coming for your kids. Check your closets and your beds for gender-neutral thems. Spooky, scary rainbows are in your favorite stores. Keep your kids close when you shop or they'll turn into boys and girls of every age are getting brainwashed by liberal ways. School teachers will turn them gay if you take them to pre-K. This is reality, this is reality, don't believe the news. This is reality, this is reality, space lasers from spooky, scary drag shows are coming to your state. If you see them, avert your eyes if you want to stay straight. Spooky, scary M&Ms are making people woke. When you shop by store-bought brands, so Mars Inc. will go broke. Yeah, scientists are lying to you. Democrats are denying the truth. Evolution in textbooks. What's next? Look, Satanists sending little kids texts. Spooky, scary socialists are taking all your cash. Soon your neighbors will be members of the middle class. Spooky, scary, sexy books are slutifying your wife. If she reads Sarah J. Maas, she'll start to fantasize. critical race theory frightens me. Even though I don't know what those words mean, I just know that Fox News says it's a bad thing. I don't know how to do my own thinking. Spooky, scary, women's rights are destroying families. They can't have control of their bodies or they'll get uppity. Spooky, scary, transgenders are invading your bathrooms. Trans men are inside your stalls listening to you poop. I don't know why people say bad things about the police. They've never done anything bad to me. Spooky, scary black people are in your TV shows. Soon your favorite characters will have a new skin tone. Spooky, scary immigrants are coming in canoes. They marry your daughters and cook delicious food.
Social media star Jayus, or Bella, posted a video explaining pretty much just about how every single person in Gen Z or Gen Y feels.
Just trying to confirm, everybody's tired all the time, right? No matter how much sleep we get or caffeine we consume, but also we have a lot of trouble even just falling asleep, and we're constantly hungry, but also kind of always nauseous, and we're chugging more water than any other generation has ever chugged before, yet we're still dehydrated, and we're losing hair and getting wrinkles, but also still have acne, despite having the most intense skincare routine, and we're spending every waking moment either working or cleaning, but feeling like nothing ever actually gets accomplished, and we want to go out and make and see our friends, but staying at home is all we really have energy for. So we're juggling this like want to isolate ourselves but craving connection, so we just scroll and scroll and scroll, and we feel like we're wasting our life, but the life that's been set up for us just sucks. And you think that it's burnout, but you know, since 2020 our body hasn't even really known what reality feels like anymore.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Give me the baker's dozen. Yeah, glaze me. Here comes the money shot. Oh yeah.
The internet is just fascinating. You'll be plugged into the world if you just learn how to do it.
We have proof that jazz is not a real musical genre, as a fire alarm, on a whim, decided to become a jazz musician. Take a look. Dr. Petrie posted on TikTok his take on the Matt Rife controversy, but he received so much hate that he had to take the video down.
Whoa, Matt Rife is a massive douchebag! My oh my, what a surprise. Okay, let me turn you on to something called acting. It's when you put on a completely different personality than you have in real life. Look, I'm sorry, but when somebody makes fun of domestic violence and special needs people, that crap is not okay, and I will call them out on it. All these chads on here being like, oh, Matt Rife don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Like, that's really not a good thing. You realize how that's not a good thing, right? I understand the whole shock value bit. Watch FOXXXY News. I'm all about that. But there's lines you do not cross. And yeah, I don't judge people. I never judge a book by its cover. I don't judge a book until I read its contents. But this shit is the contents. You're seeing it.
However, several other creators received praise for similar takes.
There are certain things you just don't joke about with a woman-based audience. And me personally, I got 3.5 million plus women following me. 65-70% of my following are women. And I know you guys are talking about the DV joke with Matt Rife. Here's the thing though, Andy Warhol once said art is getting away with it. You have to be more funny than you are offensive. Anybody can tell a copy-paste, brainless, dark, dirty joke and then just be like, oh my god, what, you're offended? What, you're no fun? If you're gonna talk about these really dark, taboo subjects, DV, stuff like that, you better be hilarious or you better have some experiences with it. I have 3.5 million women following me. Would I ever dare to make a joke about DV? Yeah. As a child that grew up scared, hiding in his bedroom, listening to the terrifying daily ambient noises of madness going on throughout the house, I know personally it's not funny. That's why now as an adult, when I go out with these 50 Shades of What the Hell book talk freaky chicks that want me to aggressively high-five their fun parts like consensual DV, it's very awkward for me. Ladies, if he's punching holes in the wall, if he's throwing things, you need to retreat back faster than his hairline. You need to get out of there because you're next. The first girls I ever dated in adulthood were Latinas. I got my ass beat all the time. See what I'm doing here? The delivery, being creative about it, using personal experiences. I'm talking to 3.5 million women right now. Follow me, I'm pretty funny.
JD Delay posted a similar take and got similar hate. However, I have to admit, JD took it in better stride than Dr. Petrie did. Check this out.
Hey, so I pissed off a lot of people that are involuntarily abstinent by saying that I thought that Matt Rife's joke that he started off his Netflix special with about domestic violence was trash. Not only is joking about domestic violence trash, but his delivery was trash, and the joke is a recycled joke that I've been hearing from dumbass dudes since middle school. You just don't get dark comedy. Listen here, basement dwellers. I've been to prison. I was a junkie for 20 years. I work in recovery. Trust me when I say I get dark humor. And obviously, we all know that humor is a subjective thing. What's funny to somebody with a single-digit IQ is not going to be funny to a dude like me. What seems to have flown right over all of your heads right before you outed yourselves publicly on my post was that I thought it was awful that he was aiming for a demographic of people who are so stupid that they drool on their keyboards till it doesn't work anymore. And then you identified yourselves. Real men don't find anything funny or humorous about women getting beat up, bro. Now let's see how many of y'all double down and inadvertently expose your diminished mental capacity in the comments on this one.
Dr. Petrie hopped on a TikTok trend and actually made a pretty decent Jason Newsted joke.
Oh nice, we have a sauce pizza with some unidentified white powder on top. Where the cheese at?
We've been over this. There was an entire lecture on the subject. Did you forget? I'll give you one good guess mark as to where the cheese might be. And if you get the guess wrong, I will make you forget what it's like to eat solid foods, you understand me?
Dr. Petrie also shot a music video with popular one-man band Eric Dane Jacques, who recently went viral on TikTok. The video is called The Dance by Eric Dane Jacques, and you can find it here on YouTube. Here's a behind-the-scenes clip.
Come a little bit forward, too. Where'd you get them big old boots? Top nail so shiny, cutting rugs on the floor. And well, I don't really think that's cute. Now my toes are all bloody, can't dance no more. Love me is turning on no steel, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Get it tight, pay real bills, yeah. I declare on November 13th, the single men please gather in the street about the canteen. And compete in the foot race, roar like a mad chase, trying to let my girls to the face. And don't care if you stayed up all night, drinking and smoking just to try to make it right. I really think you started to regret that you stick to the dance. Oh, correction.
That's the news. I'm Foxy. I'm Keith My Ass. One on. let's get right into the news. Here is a... That's the news. I'm Foxy. I'm Keith my ass. Off. Merch link in... Wait a minute, this isn't TikTok, and I just made this with a Sharpie.